Muy buenas. Hello, hello. How are we feeling? Welcome, everyone, to Rank Talks Bowl. We are here for a new watch-along, this time from a new location and in a bar in Buenos Aires. And we're here to watch Argentina against Peru, a new match here of the Copa America, the last match day of Group C. And yeah, we're gonna see how Argentina managed to do in this one because we are gonna be playing with a B team. Let me pop up the chat here. Can see better. And yeah, just wanted to try something new, considering that this one is not as important of a game. Um, just yeah, trying something new. And seeing it being in a setting like this, it's probably like more entertaining for the streams, or if it's better for me to be at home. But that is basically what we're gonna try out in this one. The place doesn't really have a lot of people currently. I was expecting probably this one to be a bit louder, but I think that it's not gonna interrupt my experience with the chat as much as I expected to initially. Like I said, Argentina playing with a B team. Emiliano Martinez still the goalkeeper, but now the back line is gonna be Gonzalo Montiel, Germán Pesela, Nicolás Otamendi, Nicolás Tagliafico. In the midfield with Leandro Paredes, who is his birthday today, Ezequiel Palacios and Giovanni Lo Celso, and a front three of Angel Di Maria, who's also the captain, Lautaro Martinez and Alejandro Garnacho making his first Copa America appearance in this game. We're playing obviously against Peru, who need to win if they want to have any hope of qualifying to the next round. We're going to be playing in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where also the final is going to take place. So that is that basically. The chat is a bit quiet currently, but we're going to see if someone shows up now that the game is potentially about to start. Hello, Patrick. Thank you for joining. Vamos, Argentina. Totally, Patrick. Where are you at? Anyway, I'm in a bar in Buenos Aires. Parrilla Callao is the place called. It's middle of the city. And just trying out a new location since this is not as important as a game. Kinda wanna try out something new. If this doesn't work, and I can always go back home for future fixtures. But if this does work out well, I'd gladly come back here for future match days and just kind of get a feel of how the atmosphere is out here in the streets. I wouldn't have to deal with any delays because we actually have a TV here. And yeah, I feel like it's more interesting in a lot of ways than just me being alone at home speaking into a microphone. I know this is definitely not going to happen, but vamos Peru. If Peru somehow wins, even if they got out of this Copa, at least they gave me a W against Argentina. Look, Antonio, I wish you the best of luck. I really was hoping that Argentina and Peru could qualify together. It's looking very difficult at the moment. But listen, if there's a chance, I wouldn't be mad if Peru wins and they qualify. That would be pretty cool. But I feel like Argentina are gonna try to go for the win, even with a big team. I feel like we are still gonna try to do our best and get a win on this one. Um, yeah, thank you for that, Antonio, and I hope that it's a good game as well. We're gonna see what some of these players can do, because Alejandro Garnacho, Ezequiel Palacios, Lo Celso, Otamendi, Montiel are players that are trying to sneak their way into the starting team. So they're gonna have to prove themselves in this game against Peru. So they're gonna be highly motivated to kind of trying to do well and show themselves, so that Scaloni starts considering to be in the starting lineup in future games. Yeah, Peru failing to beat Canada was pretty much the nail on the coffin. I agree. Peru should have won that game, and we would be speaking of a completely different scenario now going into this final match. They were maybe we could agree to a draw, a ceasefire, and we both advanced. But now I don't think that's the case. I also think Argentina will go for the W, but we will see. Yep, exactly. National anthems going on. I changed my profile picture for American Independence Day, 4th of July, but 4th of July is like a few days away still. Yes, it's a bit of a... Hello AD, thank you for joining, thank you everyone for joining. I know this is a bit of a particular stream, but like I said, we're gonna try to see if this new format works out, how it does. So what are your guys' score predictions? What do we have for this game? What are we feeling? I'm feeling 2-0 Argentina. And hopefully we get Garnacho's first goal for the national team, and that kind of gives him confidence for that one. I won't chat much during the stream today, most likely. Don't worry. The fact that you're watching already makes a huge difference for, just it helps me a lot, even if you watch the stream, even if you don't chat, so it's okay. So yeah, 2-0 Argentina. I think it's going to be my prediction. I don't think, even with our substitute back line of Pesela and Otamendi, I don't think Peru have enough to break through us. Like I said, just remembering the lineup: Emiliano Martinez in goal, Nicolás Tagliafico, Germán Pesela, Nicolás Otamendi, and Gonzalo Montiel, Giovanni Lo Celso, Leandro Paredes, and Ezequiel Palacios, Ángel Di María as the captain, Lautaro Martinez and Alejandro Garnacho making his first ever Copa America appearance. Also, like, first start for Lautaro Martinez after scoring 2 goals coming off the bench in the 2 previous games. So we're gonna see if he continues to have a good performance. I feel like there's a really good chance that he could potentially earn a spot in the starting 11 for future games. Vamos viejo Guerrero, please give Peru one last clutch performance. Look, Paolo Guerrero still starting is crazy. I guess Peru sense that it could be like the last game of the tournament and they want to give Guerrero one last hurrah. That is my feeling. The rest of the Peruvian lineup, obviously Pedro Galese is going to be the one in goal. A back five, they're saying here in the lineup, Marcos Lopez, Alexander Callens, Carlos Zambrano, Aldo Corso, and Andy Polo. A midfield of Edinson Flores, Wilder Cartagena, and Sergio Peña. Front two, Reina and Paolo Guerrero. That away jersey from Peru looks like very weird. Like black and gold usually works very well, but like with the maroon, doesn't really cut it for me, I think. It feels weird not to have Messi on the thumbnail because usually Messi like helps boost the views up. Um, but you know, I cannot lie to the people. Messi is not gonna play in this game. So if I have Messi in the thumbnail, I'm just clickbaiting. So I guess Lautaro is like the best we can do, I suppose. Imagine if Guerrero actually scores, like that would be pretty crazy. Right, we're almost on the way. Lautaro Martinez gonna give the initial kick. And we move. The game is underway. The Culites, thank you for joining. They will play for a draw. There's nothing to play for. I mean, the players who are not usually starters, I think that have a reason to play for a win, because if they show themselves to be very good in this game, they can potentially begin pushing Scaloni into starting them. Like, this is a huge opportunity for many of the players that don't usually start to actually prove that they are good enough for the national team. So I think that Ezequiel Palacios, like I was saying, like Garnacho, Lautaro, Montiel, Lo Celso are players that are trying to get into the starting lineup, and they need a good performance in this game to try and get that. Garnacho already on the win and wins a corner. Garnacho already doing some stuff on the left wing. We're gonna see. I need him to be more electric, more connected, because he looked very nervous in the previous games with the national team, but already creating something on the left wing. The corner from Di Maria wasn't really the best. It was cleared away, but Argentina keep possession. Never mind. Oh, Pesela, that is a key bad challenge, but it's not a foul. Got a re-rank. Alright, see you, Antonio. Take care. Hope you are able to join back, but if you don't, it was nice having you on for the start and the preview. We're gonna see what Peru can do playing out from the back. Obviously, we're gonna be updating on the result of Chile against Canada, because that affects Peru's chances to actually qualify from this situation if they manage to win. So right now, if Peru were to score right now, they would be qualifying, because the draw between Canada and Peru and Chile benefits them. Final matches are always so intense, yep. Maybe not so much for this one, or this game specifically, but yeah, always at the final group stage matches. We're gonna see as well how Pesela and Otamendi can do, because it seems like they both lost a spot in the starting lineup. Cristian Romero and Lisandro Martinez are simply too solid. And they are already solidified based on what we saw in the first two games, so it's gonna be interesting to see a completely new back line. Besides Tagliafico, who is still starting because Marcos Acuna picked up a bit of an injury. Peru playing out from the back, escaping our press very well. And that is a foul from Lautaro, so Peru get a free kick in the midfield. Oh, Andy Polo is not playing actually, it's only Barzone. They were showing that wrong initially in the starting lineup. Lautaro trying to progress the ball forward. Still, the position remains in Argentina's power. Leandro Paredes, the birthday boy, on the ball, trying to play out from the back. Canada and Chile so far still a draw. We're gonna be updating on that game if something important happens. The draw obviously benefiting Canada at the moment, but if Peru were to get a goal, that would flip the entire script upside down, obviously. Lautaro got fouled, he got hit on the face there. And that should probably be a yellow. But there seems like only the foul is gonna be called. No further punishment for Peru. Free kick for Argentina. Let's see, Di Maria is going to deliver it inside the box. Pedro Galese catches onto it, but it goes out for a corner. Let's see what Argentina can do from set pieces now that Messi is not there to take them. I feel like Di Maria is going to be taking a lot of these set pieces instead. That was poor from Galese. I feel like he could have held on to that. Instead, here comes the corner for Argentina. It's play short. Argentina is just going to recycle the ball back. Paredes puts in a cross. Ooh! Di Maria almost catching it with header, and that's going to be another corner for Argentina. We're already putting out the pressure on Peru. That was probably offside, to be fair. But the corner is going to be given instead. Crossing from Di Maria for this one. No one was able to head it. Oh, that was a close chance. because no one from Peru managed to deflect the cross. Oh, Lautaro almost connecting with a header on that one, but not enough. The fans looking a lot more active in this game because there's actual Argentinians in Miami. It's not like in the other games where there were a lot of people from other countries with Messi's shirt. Um, now the fans are actually getting involved and chanting and singing because they actually come from Argentina. Nobody's like, not to take anything away from the other fans, but they are simply not the same when it comes to atmosphere. Lautaro is receiving the ball so far back. He needs to try and get inside the box. That is going to be a free kick for Argentina though. That's a foul on Garnacho, who's already drawing a lot of attention to him on that left hand side. The Argentinians are protesting for a yellow. It must have been a very bad challenge for them to react like that. Oh, there was no need to do that. Just pushing Garnacho from the back. Let's see if Di Maria is going to put in another cross into the box. That is a bad cross. Let's see, Argentina recovered the ball in a good position. Need to make the most out of this one. Here, Garnacho on the left hand side. Garnacho cuts inside. That's going to be a corner. Garnacho wins another corner. He's already getting so involved on this one. Cutting inside, trying a shot, wins a corner. I'm liking a lot what I'm seeing from Garnacho so far. Definitely doesn't look as nervous. He looks more determined to actually make stuff happen, which is basically what he does for Manchester United. So yeah, I love seeing him try this much. Di Maria gonna put in another cross. Ooh. And Otamendi is not able to head it home. Galese, that was a very poor attempt at catching the ball. Came off his line very poorly. And Otamendi, had he connected with a header, that was most likely a goal, but he misses the ball. And that's why we're still 0-0. Zambrano is down on the floor. Apparently, like Otamendi hit him, but it doesn't look like that bad of a contact, to be fair. That is a good ball from Gallese. It was a good opportunity for Peru, but Gonzalo Montiel is very quick to clear that. And kinda already begins chatting with the Peruvian players. I think it's Reina who is trash talking at the moment. Montiel always so spicy in those exchanges. Reina went down. I mean, that kind of looked like a foul from Montiel, but Reina's also grabbing onto his shirt, so it doesn't seem like a foul to me. I don't get what he's mad about. Another foul on Garnacho. He's trying so hard to make something happen. So far, he's playing a great game, but we have to actually create a few clear chances. Let's see, this is potentially a good opportunity. Now, as I say that, I completely jinxed it and we lose position, but we gain it back. Let's see if we can do better with both our chance creation and our chance finishing, which are like the two main talking points after the first two games. That we managed to create great chances, but we didn't really actually get to finish them, which is why the scoreline seemed so narrow in our first two games. And it's a good ball for Di Maria potentially, but it's a bit short. That is a good play. The Peruvian back line so far holding on pretty well. Let's see if we can be more vertical with our possession. I feel like we are being a bit sluggish at the moment in the ball, and that is giving Peru enough time to reorganize themselves and steal the ball away from us. Here comes Reina in the counter-attack. They try a pass for Paulo Guerrero, but it gets to nowhere, and that is Thibaut Martinez's goal. That was clearly offside. Yep. Yeah, yep. Still struggling to create any quality chances. Yes, we had that cross that was very dangerous that Otamendi was not able to head in. But besides that, no, we haven't had a shot on target yet. Galese hasn't been forced to make a single save. So we still need to actually try and create a good chance. That's gonna be a foul for Peru. Looks like they're gonna try and put this one inside the box. That is not a great cross. And it's yet another opportunity wasted for Peru. I mean, not like they've had many, but you'd expect them to make the most out of a free kick when it's probably one of the few chances that they're gonna have. Nice from Tagliafico, the ball didn't exit. Garnacho still trying, he gets dispossessed. Looks very offside. Oh. Yeah, Lautaro was offside, but still it was a massive save from Pedro Galese. Lautaro looked a mile offside, very much offside, very clearly offside on that one. But still, it was a great save from Galese. We have to see, because without creative players like Messi, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister in the midfield, how are we actually gonna create chances through the midfield? Ezequiel Palacios and Tio Lo Celso. I mean, Tio Lo Celso, yeah, he can be a chance creator, but Palacios and Paredes, not really. It's not their profile. I feel like while this is the midfield, we're gonna be playing a lot down the wings with both Di Maria and Garnacho. That is gonna be our main plan. Angel Di Maria on the right-hand side takes on his man, cuts inside and makes a pass. Good combination play from Argentina. Here comes Garnacho on the wing. Garnacho beats his man, tries to put it across, gets possessed. But that was actually an amazing play from Argentina. First touch, like the good old times. And we take the throwing quickly. We're not letting up the pressure yet. Celso gets a foul, and that's a very, very dangerous free kick for Argentina. You know, usually we'd like to have Messi in a situation like this with a free kick near the box, but Di Maria is an amazing free kick taker as well. So Di Maria may as well score from this one the same way Messi would. It's a massive opportunity for Argentina. Paredes really wants to take it, but I really think it's going to be Di Maria. Oh, Fabi. We're going to see. Is it going to be Paredes or his birthday? This could be like a birthday gift for Paredes, but I really think that Di Maria should be the one taking it. Paredes is the one who plays the ball and is positioning himself to take the shot. We're gonna see who ends up taking it. And Paredes takes it. Ooh! Oh, what an amazing shot from Leandro Paredes. And Pedro Galese with an even more fantastic save. Ooh! I don't know if it was like Galese or the crossbar, but it was a fantastic free kick from Paredes. And yeah, Galese with that fantastic save. Unreal save from Galese, unreal save. Unreal save from Galese. That would have been an amazing goal for Paredes on his birthday. He proved me wrong. That was a great free kick from him. Now it's all Argentina. Like in the start, Peru was trying to contest a bit, but it's been a long time since they've had the ball. That ball for Garnacho is not gonna work, it's a bit too short. But I do like what I've seen from Garnacho so far. He just needs to be a bit more effective with his final touch. I ain't watching Alejandro Garnacho, bro. Cool, stop hating. The guy has been pretty good. That is another free kick for Argentina. Pablo Guerrero gets a yellow card for that one. After sliding down against Leandro Paredes. You do not hit the birthday boy. So Pablo Guerrero, he may not get a goal, but on his last game at the Copa America, he is gonna receive a yellow card at least. He is gonna get involved somehow. Di Maria lofts the ball in, but that is an easy catch from Galese. Are you in a bar? I am in a bar. That is the whole point. I'm hearing people chatting. Yeah. I'm in a bar. I have like the wines here behind me. I'm just trying something new, considering that this game is not as important as the other two, now that we are qualified. And if this comes out well, we may do this for other future knockout games. And if it doesn't, I'm just going back to my apartment to watching the games in a more chill environment, I suppose, where I can just be alone and chat with you guys. The Golf, thank you so much for joining the stream. Meanwhile, you were 1:30 behind me the Brazil game, but this time around you're 20 seconds ahead. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole difference that it makes to being in a place like this where I have a TV and not having to use a streaming device while I'm in my apartment. So, shut up, Kule. So yeah, like just being able to be on a place that has a TV makes a huge difference on not having any delays on the stream. With the other one, I'm just behind everybody because I'm using another streaming service, like an external streaming service that is just behind everyone. But here I may even be ahead of some of you guys. Which is why one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, just so I wasn't behind. I felt like that was also effective at not spoiling myself, not only through chat, but through people shouting in apartments next to me in my building. Argentina don't have to win this, right? No, we don't. With a draw, we are secure first place. Obviously, it's always nice to win and get 9 points on the group, but it's not mandatory, which is why we are fielding a B team and just allowing other players a chance to prove themselves for Scaloni, see if they're good enough to maybe slide into the starting 11 on a future game. Are you like mad at Garnacho because he eliminated your team in Europa League, or what is the reasoning? Is it like a personal grudge? You just don't like the guy because he's a CR7 fan, or what is going on? You can tell me he's a good player, bro. I use my eyes. Like, listen, he cannot be worse than Rafinha. I'm gonna say that much. He cannot be worse than Dembélé. Good combination play from Argentina. Garnacho receiving the ball again in the left wing. Says to pay back. We keep possession. Start linking up again. The ball is cleared away. And it's a throw-in for Peru. Him and Ferran Torres are one of the same. Well, but Tiburoncini is goated, right? Tiburoncini is like really good. Man City prodigy or something. That is a good recovery from Garnacho. Now we have a lot of space, but his pass gets blocked. It's been a while since the chance has been created. We keep trying these long balls, but they are really not working. You see, this is like a bit of the difference between the midfield that we usually have and this other midfield that we're trying now. The other midfield is just so well designed and coached and already has a lot of experience and just chemistry built between each other that they understand a lot better and can play out of the back much more effectively and just keeping the ball down. Do the other people know that you're live? I don't know. I feel like they probably suspect something because of like the microphone, but like don't know, don't care. But yeah, like I was saying, this midfield doesn't seem to have the same level of chemistry, which is why we are trying more long balls than usual, and it doesn't really seem to be working because we're getting blocked. All those sounds of plate and spoons are making me hungry. Bro, get a meal, go get a meal. Watch the game with a good meal. By the lack of Alexis McAllister is extremely apparent in this midfield. Not only McAllister, like everyone, not having the ball, not having Enzo. It really shows when one midfield has chemistry and not the other. That being said, we still have plus 90% pass accuracy, but the long balls haven't been effective. Rank Yape, let us have the ball. Yo, no, just score a goal, man. Where are you, at the restaurant? Hello, Brandon. Yeah, in a bar in Buenos Aires. It's in the game live. Wanted to try something different just for this game, and if it does work out, may come here more often for the other knockout games, and if not, just I'll go back to my apartment and be cozy, be more in a more calm, get some shots in. No. Albert, like if you want to win, just score a goal. But like whenever you have the ball, you just lose it instantly. Like either way, Albert, like you can still root for Canada or USA or someone. USA are probably screwed as well, but I would love for both Argentina and Peru to qualify, but we need to lose for that to happen, and we still depend on what happens in the other games, so it's like very difficult. Guerrero is so slow now. The guy is 41. What do you expect? 40 or 41? I don't remember. The matter is he's old. Like, how can you not expect him to be slow? The only thing he did in this game so far is kick Paredes, the birthday boy, and get a yellow card for that. How's the environment in the bar? I bet it's quiet and not too loud. Yeah, no, it's actually pretty chill right now. There are not a lot of people and they aren't like extremely loud. We're all watching the game, but no one is like, I don't know, making a lot of noise or anything. Um, I was expecting it to be more loud, honestly, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Argentina's passing has been so good. I'm jealous of how effective that is. Look, that is the World Cup winning team. Like you cannot expect anything less from the best team in the world. The passing is very, very good. The build-up play, the combination, the link-up, and like I said, this midfield doesn't have the best chemistry because it hasn't seen game time together. These players have not gotten a lot of time with the national team, so there are still some things that need to be fixed. Chance creation, one of them. We haven't created that many chances, to be fair. But again, with our full team, I fully expect us to be superior to everyone. It's just a matter of actually getting the ball in the back of the net. Every time the camera is on Forsatis, his eyes look more like they are coming out of his face. The man cannot believe his eyes. He took the hardest job in South America. Leading Peru must be like hell, because at least in Bolivia you can rely on your altitude to scrap a few dodgy results. With Peru, like there's no hope. At least they played well in this Copa America. They've been competitive. It's just about getting those results. You guys don't have a good front three or front anything. They're all old and ineffective. Di Maria attempting a shot from distance, but that is an easy save from Galese, who, to be fair, he's been a busy man so far. As Nacho need to go back to England, bro, you're just a hater. What can I say? Jeff, thank you for joining. What's up, my supreme leader 07? Listen, just having a good time in the bar. We have already the Belgian beer already consumed. So thank you so much for that, Jeff. I'm hoping that you guys can beat France, because if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be like a depressed man. Come on, France is mid. You guys have to win that game. This is reminding me of France versus Poland. Yeah, like not a lot is going on, to be honest. Not a lot of chances being created. A team that does dominate possession, but not really creating a lot of chances. Where are you? I'm in a bar, yo sir. The bottles of wine are here behind me. Stella is mid, but I appreciate the Belgian products. Yo, it's pretty good beer. Of like the industrial ones, it's personally my favorite. Obviously, like artisanal beer is always gonna be better, but those are not easy to get and not as cheap, I suppose. Reina gives me hope. Is it weird that both Peru's and USA's hope relies on a guy named Reina? Am I the only one who thinks that's weird? How good is Quispe, who plays for Mexico? That is a question for Albert. We haven't seen a lot from Quispe. I mean, he's not even starting this game, but in the Copa America he hasn't been getting that many minutes. Try Modelo, better than Stella. Okay. I'll give it a go. Definitely more of a beer man, even though I ended up drinking a lot of wine in the Venezuela Watchalong. I definitely like beer better. When you know Vino Tinto deserved it. Canada might just go through having the advantage of 11 versus 12 men like their last game. Wait, did Chile get a red card? Garnacho debería pasarla antes. La estamos controlando bien los defensores peruanos. Al principio estaba más inquieto Garnacho, pero ahora sí lo tienen como más controlado. Le descubrieron como los hábitos y tampoco está recibiendo más la pelota ya. Quispe's alright, I think the move to Mexico fits him. Fair enough. To be fair, Liga MX is one of the most competitive in South America. I mean, Latin America, I suppose. If I would try a beer soon, maybe it would be Chinese beer, Tsingtao. One day you would try it, maybe. Oh, what a save! Another chance. No! Double chance for Argentina. Down the wing with Montiel with the cross. Garnacho attempts the first shot. And it's a save from Galese with his foot. The shot goes right down the middle and Galese is able to stop it with his leg. And then the second chance with the shot wide. It was curling inside like it was gonna go top bins, but it ended up going out. Great chance for Argentina, but in the end it doesn't happen. That definitely could have been 1-0. That's like one of the first times that there's actually been excitement around the bar. Such a boring game, Argentina. I mean, are we the ones who make it boring? Or is it a Peru thing? Like, we haven't created that many chances, to be fair, but Peru are just being very defensive, and whenever they're in the ball, they do nothing. And clear that cross away. Let's make a quick update of the other game. Chile against Canada, just to see how that is going. Wow, Albert, you were right. Chile is down a man. Gabriel Suazo picking up a second yellow card in the 26th minute, and Darío Osorio having to be subbed out to pay for his teammate's mistake. So not only are they down a man, they don't have Osorio anymore for that chance creation. That is really rough for Chile, because they need to win this game. That is terrible, actually, for Chile. Yeah, Canada may advance just solely on the fact that they have more people than the opposing team. Well, the ref blows his whistle, and that's the end of the first half. How do you see going in the second half? I expect us to make a few changes. I expect Carboni to get game time. Maybe we see another winger come in for Di Maria. Maybe actually it's Carboni for Di Maria, but maybe there's a chance for Nico Gonzalez to come in as well. Maybe Julian Alvarez, potentially. Another midfield. Maybe we can see McAllister come in. I don't know. This would be an amazing game for Dybala to get game time, but obviously Dybala is not here, which makes me extremely sad. If Spanish was a FIFA card trade, Sonne would have 20 out of 11, out of 100. I need to listen to Sonne's interviews in Spanish. Sonne probably will get subbed off. Yeah, where is Advíncula? Is Advíncula not fit for this game? I thought that he only had a bit of a knock and that he was going to be fine for this game. He was only going to miss the Canada game. You guys really need Advíncula to have any kind of pressure down the wing. Definitely. What is the situation with Messi? So Messi has a bit of a knock on his abductor, on the back side of his thigh. It's something that has been bothering him for a long, long time. It's why he missed a lot of games with Inter Miami as well. So we're gonna try to see. He already made some tests for it, and they found no injury whatsoever. So that is the main thing, that Messi doesn't have an injury. It's only just a knock. So he's definitely looking forward to starting in the quarterfinals. People around him and in the national team are like very optimistic about his situation, but we're gonna have to see if he ends up playing in the quarterfinals. That doesn't end up making it worse. Maybe he doesn't play the full 90 minutes. Maybe he plays like 60 and then gets subbed out. But he's gonna be resting for this game, and we're gonna see how he develops in the upcoming games. But yeah, apparently according to the tests, it's not an injury. But I don't know. I'm getting like more worried because it is like pain. It is just like pain that he's feeling, but it's something that has been going on for a long, long time. Because, like I said, it costed him to miss some games with Inter Miami as well. So it's nothing new. We kind of have to see it really is nothing. It's just pain that he's feeling on that area. What is the situation with Renato Tapia and the coach? That is a really good question. I think Tapia had an argument with the manager. Grimaldo should come on. He was very effective against Brazil in the qualifiers last fall. Yeah, Grimaldo is one of the few players that I actually rate from the Peruvian league. He's also like relatively young. I believe he's 20. He's like one of the youngest, if not the youngest player in your squad. And I really like what I saw from him with Sporting Cristal in the Copa Libertadores. So I think that Grimaldo could be not only an option to change this game, but also to develop and be the face of the future of Peruvian football as well. Are you watching Miami? AD, what do you think? I'm in a bar, there is only one TV and it's showing the Argentina game. What do you mean if I'm watching Miami? I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the timer for second half. Not much happening in this first half so far. We did have some good chances. Garnacho had a shot, 2 shots actually, who were pretty close. Calese had to make a few saves, like one on Lo Celso, another on that free kick from Paredes, which was really good. But it's not like we've created much from open play. Most of them have been set pieces, and I think that's where you can see the lack of chemistry with this midfield. Like Paredes, Palacios, and Lo Celso simply don't play that much together. So yeah, not a lot going on when your midfield doesn't have chemistry. We've struggled to actually create chances despite us having most of the possession and barely missing any passes. I have always wondered but how come Peruvian teams struggle in the Libertadores. They just don't develop any talent. Their league is not competitive. The best teams don't really compete against anybody and just dominate. They have like really high wages to try and seduce players into staying, but the level of the league is just mediocre. And they don't develop a young talent that can actually challenge the players that are there established at the top, and that allows them to, just don't train as much, be more relaxed, knowing that they'll never lose their spot to a youngster coming in. So the Peruvian league is just really bad, and that is the whole explanation as to why they do so poorly in the Libertadores. Carbone should be given a chance over Garnacho in the second half. I don't know if over Garnacho. I feel like they can both play. Carboni could probably come on for Di Maria, I feel like, on the right hand side. Carboni, at least in the friendly against Guatemala, played on the right. and I really liked him there. So I think that we can play both Carboni and Garnacho, one in each wing. I think I would like that as well because there's a chance that Di Maria is actually a starter in future games for in the knockouts for Argentina. So I think that giving some rest to Di Maria actually makes a lot of sense. So I think that Carboni could come in on the right, and probably we could sub in someone like Nico Gonzalez on the left instead of Garnacho. I would still give it a few more minutes to Garnacho to see what he can do. I feel like at the start of the game he was very intense. He was creating a few chances. He won a few corners and a few fouls. So Garnacho was being very involved in the play in the first few minutes, but after that he kind of began to fall off. The Peruvian defenders began having him more under control. And yeah, we're just going to have to see if we give him a few minutes if he's able to create anything of note. How good for you are Argentina in the last 3 games so far? Well, it's hard to read into this game because, like I said, we're playing a B team. So it's not like this game is any indicative of how strong Argentina actually is. This is a test to see how good our depth is. The first 2 games I think we were fantastic, but defensively extremely solid. We allowed very few chances, and the ones we allowed, Martinez was able to save them, which is the job that he needs to do as the goalkeeper. The few chances that we're going to allow, he needs to save them. He's not going to be a busy man at this Copa America, but those few chances that we do concede, he has to save. So he's doing his job pretty well. The defense very solid. The midfield, well, in this game it's a completely different midfield, but in the other games it was pretty good. And what we need is to actually just finish our chances. That is the main thing, because our chance creation has been great. We've had a lot of chances against both Canada and Chile. We created a lot of XG. I know that XG is a bit of a fake stat, but it shows just how many good quality chances we've created, how many goals we should have scored. And yeah, it's all about actually scoring. So I think that the finishing is the main worry for Argentina currently, because a big team is probably going to punish us if we don't score our chances against them. But everything else looks fantastic from Argentina. It looks like we haven't slowed down at all. I'm watching Canada. How is the game, AD? If you're watching the Canada game, I'm gonna need you to update me on that game. I saw that Chile got a red card because Suazo got a second yellow, and Osorio got subbed out because of it, which is like very unfortunate for Osorio because not only is he young, but I think that he's also one of the best creative players for Chile, and it's just really rough because how is Chile going to win down a man? They need to find something in the second half. I don't get how Vargas is still starting. Brereton Diaz should be the striker, and Alexis Sanchez needs to actually do anything. Now is the time. Being down a man, needing a win is when Alexis Sanchez needs to show up, show that he's the clutch man for Chile still. The Inter-Miami game you were asking, AD, has just begun. 0-0 between us and Nashville. What is our line at the end? Calendar, Jordi Alba, Busquets at center back. That is cursed as fuck. Christoph and Frey, Kremaski, Redondo, Bright, Gomez, Campana, and Gressel. That is cursed. Oh my days. We're playing with like 6 midfielders and 1 striker. It's like a 3-6-1. I know that's not how it's setting up, but like in terms of position, Campana is our only forward. That is so disgusting. And apparently we've been creating chances as well. 4 shots, not on target, but it looks like we're having the momentum at least. Canada looking better. Chile has just been fouling so much. I mean, I guess that explains the red card. And yeah, Canada has created more shots and more shots on target, more XG. The possession has been kind of even, at least looking at the usual stats, but I'll take your word for it that Chile has just been fouling. How many fouls is that? I want to see the statistics. Canada actually has more fouls than Chile. Canada have committed 7 fouls and Chile have committed 6. But I guess that Chile's fouls have been like a lot more intense, especially if they are drawing like yellow cards. Although the only 2 yellow cards were the one on Suazo. Bombito and Alfonso Davis also have yellow cards for Canada. So I guess the fouls, at least from a statistical point of view, are even. Um, but Chile may be doing more. Oh yeah, and you're right, AB. Bravo isn't starting Gabriel Arias, who is the goalkeeper for Racing Club here in Argentina. He's a pretty good goalkeeper, or at least he used to be. I think he's a bit washed right now. He is 36. Like, he's also an old goalkeeper. A few years back, I think he was one of the best goalkeepers in the Argentinian league, but not anymore. Not anymore. I really expected Cortés from Colo Colo to start. I really thought that Brian Cortés was going to be the starter for Chile for a long time to come, and they wouldn't rely on Arias or Claudio Bravo to be the goalkeepers for Peru at this point. Based on this first half, do you think Argentina will win in the second half? I think we will. I think that we've been by far the better team. Peru have created absolutely nothing in this first half, and it's just a matter of time before we actually able to break them. Galese cannot bail them out forever. Eventually we're going to get our shots on target and we're going to score. And if it's not by someone who is on the pitch currently, the substitutes against the tired legs of Peru are going to do a lot of work. So I do expect us to win in the second half. ¿Estás bien? To be fair, ref seems my favorite to Canada. Fair. I feel more American though because I've lived in the USA for long. Yeah, I feel like if you were born in a country but live in another, it's rare that you feel from the country you were born in unless you keep like traditions from that country at home. Do have a soft spot for Canada though, yeah, that makes sense. La capa. I do like that the fans have been more involved in this game. Like I said, in previous games it looked like there weren't that many Argentinians at the stadium, just a lot of people from different nationalities wearing Messi's shirt, which is why the atmosphere wasn't great for the other Argentina games. In this one it looks like more people from Argentina are showing to the stadium, which is why the atmosphere has been a lot better. I think before the red card, Canada looked more threatening, so they were being better even before the red card. We're gonna see what Chile do in the second half because they are the one who actually need the result. Obviously, I don't expect Canada to fully park the bus, at least until there aren't just a few more minutes left, but at some point you'd expect Canada to play defensive if they feel like the time is running low and the result is qualifying them to the next round. And Chile at some point have to step up and actually start creating chances even though they're down a man. They need to at least try because they're going out as it stands. I'm back. Hello, Anywhere Goat. Welcome back. Everyone remember to like the stream to support the channel and so the stream gets recommended to more people. I know that now it's half time and people have probably bailed out. We are currently on 7 likes. Let's try to get up to 10. 10 likes for this stream would be good. I don't like how both finals are on the same day. It's a bit it's controversial because like the Euros final is gonna happen and you're barely gonna have time to make a reaction because the Copa America final is gonna begin later. And also there's the Wimbledon final. Like if you like tennis like I do, I also wanna watch the Wimbledon final, which is gonna happen like in the morning. I don't know if it goes like the distance. It could potentially collide with the Euros final, which would be like extremely inconvenient. We'll see. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of sports watching on July 14th. Was watching Deadpool stream for a short time. Yeah, Deadpool TV also making a lot of great content on Copa America currently. The guys are fantastic. Jack and how is the other guy called? I'm blanking hard. Um, I forgot the other guy's name. Oh no, he's like the one who supports Argentina actually. Anyway, they are both great. I really like them. For you, what is the best amount of teams in an international tournament? 32. 32 teams tournaments feel the best. Whenever it's not 32 or 16, you need third place teams advancing, and I really don't like that. 32 just feels like the right amount. 32 is great. Rank, where you at? Hello, Musa. Welcome to the stream. The second half is about to begin. See. And we're underway for the second half. I'm at a bar in Buenos Aires watching the game. So that is a bit of a change in the setting. We're gonna see. If you guys like this, tell me if you like this setting. Like if you like me being in a different place that isn't like my apartment, just having more people around me, or if it annoys you, I can simply go back to my apartment. There's no problem with that. Here I don't have any delay on the stream, which is the thing that I like. I don't have to watch the game on a delay, and that avoids the possibilities of spoilers for me. But I can understand if it's annoying because of the surrounding noise or anything. You guys just let me know what you prefer. I think it's 5 hours apart. Yeah, but you have to take into consideration that the Euros final may take 2 hours or more if it goes to extra time or penalties. It may be like 3 hours if it goes to penalties, and then you only have 2 hours to make a reaction, and you already have to go to the goal. Toro. So quick on the first half. And Lautaro gets his third goal of the tournament. Is this? Nah. They're telling me that it's offside, but no. That's it. Nah, habilitado. Onside. And just like that. Great chip over Galese. What a classy finish. You see, that is Lautaro, that is El Toro. The people disrespecting Lautaro. The people disrespecting Lautaro. Where are they now? Where are the haters hiding? I've always been on this train. The guy is a class striker. El Toro, that is the guy. Sí, Chile con 10. Me decía el chat antes. I like Jack from Deadball TV. Both make good content. And AD, yeah, AD also makes, especially with the Copa America. You're fine with you being at the bar. Okay. If the bar works, I think that I'm gonna come here more often. Exquisita definición is a great finish from Lautaro. Exquisito. Do you like the fact there's no extra time in Copa America knockouts? No. I like extra time. I think it's weird that there's only extra time in the final. I feel like there should always be extra time. Or if you're not gonna have extra time in the knockouts, then don't have extra time in the final either. It feels weird to have extra time only in the final. I feel like there should always be extra time. I really like extra time. Like, how can you not like extra time? It's just watching more football. I love watching more football. I love watching football. So if there's extra time, that only means that we get to see more football. Like, it's great. Bar has good vibes. Listen, if the bar is a good idea, I've seen that as weird. Which thing, Yosor? Like, the fact that there's no extra time. Listen, If the bar works, I'm gonna come here more often. It doesn't seem to be a jinx, so that was my main worry. That because we won 2 games in my apartment, if I came here to the bar, we're not gonna win. But if it's not a jinx, hey, I have no reason not to come here. And I think it's a lot better because I actually have no delay on the game either. Back, hello, anywhere? Has it always been like that? No, I don't think it's always been like that. In the last Copa America, I remember it was like that. 2021, there was only extra time in the final. So the knockouts were 90 and then penalties. But I always thought it was pretty weird. I always would have preferred to have extra time in a game. The Euros definitely has bar. The bar has good vibras, that's what Jack from Deadball TV would say. Yep, the vibras, the vibes. Greg Vibras Spellholter. So like the surrounding noise is not like annoying to you guys, right? Because Ekuli was saying me that he could hear people chatting, but if it's not actually annoying and like it doesn't take away from what I'm telling you guys, there is no reason for me not to be here. Everything else, like the stream is not buffering as well because of the different internet. So like if nothing goes wrong, I really like coming here. Lautaro is down. Argentina was defending a free kick from Peru. We managed to clear it away, but it seems like someone hit Lautaro in the head. Yeah, Pablo Guerrero. Oh no, Dibu fell on Lautaro. It was friendly fire. Nope, not at all. Doesn't bother me. Good. I'm glad it doesn't bother you. Perfectly on side, Lautaro. An amazing finish. Amazing finish from Lautaro. The background noise makes things better. Hey. If the background noise is a good addition, hey. I'm glad to hear. I like that you guys like the bar idea. I wanted to try things out in a game that maybe was not as relevant. So like if it didn't go well, this game didn't matter much and I can go back to my apartment for the knockouts. But if the bar is a good idea, I'm gonna come here more often. Would you rather watch? I think your message got cut out. Can you repeat that anywhere? Hello, Connor Casey. Thank you for joining the stream. Bar is actually a pretty cool vibe. You guys seem all to be in favor of the bar, so I like that. I don't know what I said. Oh, because would you rather watch Se? And like the message cut there. That's why I got confused. That is a hard foul on Palacios. That should be a yellow card on Edison Flores. And yeah, it's gonna be a yellow for Flores. Palacios got chopped down hard. Would you rather watch Prime Messi or Prime Maradona? I would rather watch Prime Maradona because I've already watched Prime Messi. And to be fair, what even if is Prime Messi? Chat, that is a good question. What is Messi's prime? What do you think was Messi's best season? Was it 2011-2012 where he scored 91 goals in a calendar year? Was it 2014 carrying Argentina to a World Cup final, and 2015 carrying Barcelona to a Champions League trophy? Was it 2019 when he was carrying Barcelona all on his own? Like all on his own, he had nothing, no one else, and he was still the only driving force behind Barcelona. Was it 2022, the one who won the World Cup, being the best player? 2011, 2012. Okay. See, that is the best season from Messi, goal scoring wise. Like goal scoring wise, I agree. That is Messi's prime. But you can also make an argument that Messi has had other primes, not as a goal scorer, but as a playmaker. Like 2011, for example. That is different. Martinez is finally showcasing that he's a World Cup, world-class striker. Yeah, he's always been. He's always been. Goal! Tagliafico! Tagliafico makes it 2-0 from a corner. No! Disallowed? It's saying disallowed. Oh, never mind. Was that offside? I guess that is offside. Yeah, I guess that is offside. There was someone blocking Gales's view who was on offside, so that is why. Paolo Guerrero getting subbed out in his final Copa America game. La Padula coming in. We're saying goodbye to a legend, Paolo Guerrero at 41, unlikely to play in another Copa America. So we're seeing the retirement of a legend, Paolo Guerrero, 28 games, the most of any Peruvian player. Edison Flores also being subbed out for Rivera. Few substitutions. Let me catch up with a few of the comments. Martinez has always been a World Cup striker. He was just very unlucky at the World Cup and people began hating on him. Makes no sense that Mexican players don't want to leave the Mexican league. They love being complacent and are afraid of going abroad. Ecuadorians, on the other hand, take risks by going around. The difference is the money. Like Liga MX pays them so much money to stay that they have no economic benefit moving to Europe. They gain more, they get more money staying at home than actually going to Europe. So if you could get more money staying at home, why would you go to a whole different country? Like you would abandon your family, your house, your communities. You would be in a place where they speak a different language, and you don't even make more money. For Mexicans, it doesn't seem to make sense, and Liga MX encourages them to stay because it keeps the league attractive, but it doesn't develop their players to the highest standard. So yeah, Liga MX, by making themselves like more competitive and richer, they are hampering the development of Mexican talent, which is like a shame. The difference is money. Ecuador doesn't give much money to their players, so the move to Europe makes sense. For Mexicans, it really doesn't. That's why they stay. 11-12, prime refers to years a player was at their best. Peak is absolute best. Okay. 18-19, 12 with the 91 goals. Yep. Neymar or Ronaldo? Neymar. Wait, is it? Wait. Ronaldo, like Ronaldo Nazario R9 or Cristiano Ronaldo? I should have probably asked that because there are two Ronaldos. Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Neymar, but Neymar is better than R9. That is my argument. Yeah, 18-19 is in contention to be one of Messi's best seasons. Like I said, 11-12 is his best season goal scoring wise, but he has had great seasons as a playmaker. Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Neymar, but Neymar is better than R9. But Cristiano is better than Neymar, no doubt. Cristiano has also been a lot more consistent. You could make an argument that Neymar is more talented, but as a player, I would always have Cristiano Ronaldo in my team. Opinion on Higuaín, world-class striker, just like Lautaro, who was very unlucky on multiple situations and a few wasted chances ruined his reputation as a player, which is extremely sad. But at some point he was starting for Real Madrid ahead of Benzema. And he also held the most goals in one Serie A season record for like a while. So Higuaín is a striker that needs to be respected, but because of what happened with the national team, it just had like a very unfortunate end to his career. He was a bit of a walking meme. Messi's prime here when he first touched a ball, and I don't know if I have seen it end exactly. Messi has never not been in his prime. Oh, Di Maria not able to get a touch in the ball. Di Maria was running into space, but that ball was never going down, and he was not able to control it. For me, Messi's true prime is 08, 09 until the 2022 World Cup. 06 to 2008 can also be considered. Yeah, Messi's prime is just his entire career, basically. Who typed this? I didn't. Oh boy. I better not see what's going on. Alright, time to check FootMob to see how the Canada-Chile game is going. Because AD is not here to update me. Inter Miami have scored. Just as I check my phone, Inter Miami have scored. Let's go. We are the best team in the planet, and Messi didn't even have to get involved for once. Canada-Chile is still 0-0. With these results, Canada are qualifying in second place of the group, unless Peru can turn this around or Chile can get a goal. It seems like the second half so far has been more back and forth. Pulgar and Volados came in to try and make a difference at halftime for Chile, but we're gonna see if it ends up working. Those fresh legs in the attack and midfield. But it feels like Chile is sort of fighting back. We're gonna see what happens. Who scored the goal for Inter Miami? Ian Frey with an assist from Julian Gressel. So an Argentinian goal for Inter Miami. We take those. Any Argentinian players who are overhated other than Lautaro and Higuain? Overhated Argentinians. I don't know. Who do people hate? Do people hate Paredes? I've seen some Paredes slander on social media, especially during his PSG years. Is Paredes hated? I don't know if there are other overhated Argentinians rather than Lautaro, Higuain, and Messi. You know he has a lot of haters, but that's just because he's very popular, so like that is to be expected. I don't know if there are other... Oh, Emiliano Martinez. Emiliano Martinez is so incredibly hated by everyone. Emiliano Martinez is so hated. I swear that it's only Argentinians and Aston Villa fans who love Emi Martinez. It's the kind of keeper that you love to have in your team and you hate to play it against. Emi Martinez is the other really hated Argentinians. I don't know if for no reason, but people have their reasons, but they are definitely overreacting. Neymar Copa America 2021 or Messi against Real Madrid? Messi against Prime Eibar, aka Real Madrid. It's funny to see those memes, Messi against Eibar being like Prime Messi, but Messi has more goals against Real Madrid than against Eibar, which is like pretty funny. It's usually like Real Madrid fans who try to say that Messi only scores against Eibar, but he has scored more goals against their own team. That is pretty funny. The bar looks nice. It is a pretty nice place. I agree. Good goal and he missed it. I think Lautaro Martinez, right? El Toro. It's going crazy, this Copa America. 3 goals already, top scorer. He is him. We're making a Ballon d'Or case, I'm saying it. Top goal scorer of the Serie A. He won the league. Best player of the Serie A. Hey, if he ends up being top scorer of a Copa America and he wins it, we're making a Ballon d'Or case for Lautaro. I'm gonna be pushing that. You know we're gonna be pushing that. If it was literally any other player that finished being the top goal scorer of a league, won that league, won the Copa America, being the top goal scorer of the Copa America as well, you would make a Ballon d'Or case. But because it's Lautaro Martinez, people are gonna be mad about it. But I'm making that case. If we win the Copa America and Lautaro is Golden Boot, I'm making that case. He has scored 3 out of 4 goals this competition so far. He has scored 75% of goals. The guy's going crazy. For me, the best of Messi is based on what you prioritize, but the ones considered are 2010, 2011, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, and 2018, 2019. Yeah, I think I agree. But still, what we saw from Messi in the 2021 Copa America and in the 2022 World Cup doesn't make sense. That was probably his prime with the national team, as well as the 2014 World Cup. But yeah, it doesn't make sense how insane Messi was for Argentina in these recent tournaments. It looked like another prime, which didn't make sense. Jordi Alba scored for Miami. Apparently, is it 2-0? I saw that Ian Frey scored the first goal. It was a Julian Gressel assist. It's 2-0 for Miami on the road at Nashville. It is 2-0. Damn, Jordi. Before halftime, we get 2 quick goals. Inter Miami on the lead. Imagine Inter Miami winning without Messi. I would have never expected this before. And we're gonna see Carboni making his Copa America debut. Enzo Fernandez is also coming on. Garnacho is being subbed out. Garnacho was really quiet the second half, sadly. Oh, it's Nico Gonzalez actually. So Lo Celso out and Enzo Fernandez in. Nico Gonzalez in and Garnacho out. Do you think Messi can make the 2026 World Cup? I think he can. You know, it's only 2 years away and he's still playing fantastic. We just need his body not to give up on him, which is why I'm really worried with this chronic pain that he's feeling in his abductor. Ooh. Powerful shot from Lopez from outside the box for Peru. And Emi Martinez has to make a very good save. And it goes out for a corner. Great save from Martinez. And great shot from Lopez from distance. That was like Peru's best chance so far. But Martinez was there to respond. And Peru have a corner. Yeah, Messi can make the 2026 World Cup, but that's why I'm worried with this chronic abductor pain that he's having. Because a major injury of his body just giving up on him is the only way he's not going to be at the tournament. That's what I fear the most, that this injury that he has becomes worse and worse. It's going to be another corner. Yellow card for Paredes. Apparently there was a bit of a scrap there. Yeah, Paredes pushed La Padula when the ball was already out of play, so he's always going to get a yellow for that. That was done from Paredes. For Argentina, I would say Messi really good years was 2011 to 2016-ish, and 2021 to the present, you could say. Yeah, 2021 to the present, definitely. And I would say that Messi with the national team really began after that 2011 Copa America when he became the captain. So like 2012 and to 2016, yeah, I agree. But at the 2011 Copa America, he really didn't show up. It was pretty sad. So there are no updates on the Chile-Canada game, apparently. Pesela seems to be out injured. Like he's having a bit of discomfort. But here comes a great counter for Argentina. Di Maria. Oh. What did he get? He said penalty. It's a penalty. He says it's a penalty for Argentina. Penalty for Argentina. Beep. Sí. that seems a bit harsh. It was an attempt of a cross from Montiel, and it hits the guy on the elbow. He has his arm like away from his body, but are you afraid of Darwiz's three-piece in the final? No, no way. No way, not happening. That is if Uruguay even make the final, which we don't know. Or if we make the final ourselves, which we should, but you never know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, you know? Game by game, we go game by game. The Peruvians obviously not happy with the decision. Nicky Nicole, ¿sí o no? No, jamás, nunca. Nachito. Stupid ass question. Imagine liking someone who has... No, estoy bien, gracias. Seems like the birthday boy is the one who's gonna take it. Leandro Paredes stepping up for this penalty. FIFA trying to give Messi pens to start, but so true. Messi's actually gonna start, but with a penalty from the bench. So disgusting. Anyway, Leandro Paredes stepping up for this one. Here comes. No! Oh. Oh no, Paredes. What was that? He hit the crossbar. He hit the post. Es el cumple, por eso lo pateé.
¿Ah, sí?
Sí. Ay, ay, ay. Traba lindo, mina fea. Traba feo, siempre. Palo, yep. Hitting the post on that one. So unlucky for Paredes. Missing a penalty on his birthday. I don't know if you can have a worse feeling than that. Ay, ay, ay. That's a foul on Paredes, though. Montiel, the one who went down. He wasted a Messi's goal, so true. If Paredes had scored that penalty, that would have counted as a goal for Messi. I don't know if you guys know that is actually a rule. Every time that Argentina scores a penalty, even if Messi doesn't take it, the goal is given to Messi. And it's Santi. Gracias por venir, Chinito. Likeé al stream, nene. Likeé al stream. No, but Paredes missing that penalty is actually so unlucky, man. See, and we're gonna use this as an excuse to say that Argentina are very wasteful with their chances, despite this being our B team. I doubt many of these people didn't look great in the game. Lautaro is the only one who deserves to be starting. Ooh. Enzo Fernandez firing from distance. And it went out pretty close, but no cigar in the end. Let's see, how close was it? Pretty close to the post from Enzo Fernandez. but we're not able to get a second. Pretty wasteful so far. There's no updates on Canada against Chile. The game seems to be pretty quiet in these few minutes, but Chile have to try and get a goal if they want to qualify. This result is benefiting Canada so far. I feel like Lautaro is probably the only one who's making a case to be a starter. The rest have not really had a great game. Or other bench options, they're good, but it seems like the starting 11 is not going to be moving much going forward. We're going to be having the same old starters as always. The other players who usually don't get playing time, they were given a chance in this game, but they didn't take the opportunity. People were not happy with us trying to play out from the back and losing possession. Peru have a free kick now. But yeah. Peru putting in a cross, gets cleared away, and we escape the danger. It was offside in the end. And here come more substitutions. Now comes Valentin Carboni. Di Maria gonna be subbed out, and Paredes as well. Paredes and Di Maria both being subbed out. Valentin Carboni and Guido Rodriguez being subbed in. Teams you're afraid of in the Copa America? Obviously Uruguay and Colombia, I think, are the two that I'm most worried about. I don't know if afraid is the right word. They are the two teams that worry me the most. Brazil is a team that you can never count out, but in the past few years it seems like we have Brazil on lock. They don't know how to play against us, and so I'm confident in that matchup if it happens. And then Ecuador and Venezuela are teams that can definitely give us a tough game in the knockouts before the final, but I wouldn't really say that we are afraid, and we should definitely be favorites in going into those games. Let's see, we're trying to play out from the back again. Peru actually trying to press and see if they can get a goal that may get them back into the game now. But we do not lose possession, and we escape the press pretty handily. That is so sad for Paredes. Like, man, I really wanted that goal. on his birthday as well. Like, come on, man. Football is cruel. Canada and Chile is still a draw, but Canada are qualifying with this result. Chile not having enough. That red card really complicating their chances. Imagine if Copa America had fourth and third place teams like the Euros. I mean, in this format it wouldn't really work, but I think it would make the tournament very mediocre. Like the fact that teams like Slovenia are allowed to qualify with 3 draws is pretty crazy. Like you can be very, very mediocre in a group and still qualify with third place teams. With only the top 2, you need to at least be okay, and most likely you need to at least get a win. You need at least 1 win. It's almost impossible to qualify in top 2 without a win. So you have to prove something. With third place, you may not even need to prove yourself, just not be trash. Darwin Núñez or Luis Diaz? In terms of quality, I think that Luis Diaz is clear. Darwin, I think it's a more complete player than Luis Diaz. He's more useful in more phases of the game and in most systems, but Luis Diaz is a very talented winger. Neither of them is like a clinical goal scorer, which is a bit of a shame. Or a blessing, if we're talking national team. Is Neymar 2021 a nightmare for Argentina? Welcome Advala, by the way, to the stream. And Deku Tools, I don't know if I mentioned you before. Lucas Martinez Cuarta is being subbed in. Pesela is being subbed out. That is our final substitution. Neymar was always a dangerous player for Argentina. 2021 he was on a bit of a tear. He really wanted the Copa America, and we had to be like extremely physical against him in that Copa America final to kind of get him out of the game. I wouldn't say it's a nightmare because we won the Copa America, but he was a menace. He definitely was a menace. Since Di Maria prefers right wing, do you think Nico should start at left wing in the quarterfinals? No, because then where you play Messi? Oh, Lautaro? Oh, what a save from Galese! Oh, great shot from Lautaro, great opportunity, amazing dribble, and powerful shot, and Galese is able to save it. Lautaro almost getting a second on that one. Almost a second from Lautaro, that would have been huge. No, there's no way that we play both Di Maria and Nico Gonzalez, because then we're not playing Messi. We cannot play Di Maria, Nico Gonzalez, Messi, and a striker, one of Julian Alvarez or Lautaro. Like, we have no midfield if that's the case. We're not going to play with 4 attackers. That is not happening. Not even with Messi as the cam. We're not doing that, no. We need legs in the midfield. So we're not playing both Di Maria and Nico. That is not happening. Does Scaloni want to marry De Paul? De Paul is good, man. It's not like the Pole is one of Scaloni's favorites for no reason. The Pole is an integral part of this team. He is super important in the build-up play, in his recovery of the ball, his work rate, his pressing, his technical ability. Everything about the Pole is great. He starts a lot for this team because he's amazing, not because he's like one of Scaloni's favorites. Like he is one of Scaloni's favorites, but because he's great, not for any other non-footballing related reason. Let me see the back of the shirt. No, I'm not gonna turn around, but there's nothing on the shirt. Like I have no number on the shirt. Most shirts like this have Messi on the back, but not mine. Mine has nothing. Do you live in Argentina? I do. I'm currently in a bar in Buenos Aires. So we are having a bit of the atmosphere, although it's not very loud at the moment, but we have a bit of the atmosphere of an Argentinian bar, I guess, for a match day. But yes, I live here, unlike most Messi fans. I do respect the Messi fans from other countries, but in terms of the atmosphere and why you love Argentina, like it's completely different. Like I love my country, it's not only Messi. This game has really slowed down. Lautaro? Lautaro! ¡Gol! El Toro. El Toro again. He is him. The Peruvians are really protesting for a push or something, for a foul from Lautaro. But yo, Lautaro, what is this tournament? Let's see, does he push the guy? No, there's nothing, no. That's never a foul. No, nothing. There's no foul. There's no foul. No, the defender falls on his own. The defender literally slips, and Lautaro with another classy finish, chipping it over Galese again. Oh my god, Aldo Corso's ankles got broken. He collapsed and then had the balls to actually protest for a foul, but no, there's nothing. Another amazing clean goal from Lautaro Martinez. He has 4 goals in 3 games. He's on a tear. He's unstoppable. He is him. All the Peruvians are protesting, but there's absolutely nothing. That is a clean goal. Did you watch the World Cup final? What do you mean did I watch that? That was like the biggest sporting event of my lifetime. I watched 2 World Cup finals. I obviously watched it. Is Argentina dangerous? I suppose it's more dangerous than your average place in the world, but during my time here in Buenos Aires, I've never suffered from any violence or anything. I live in close to the city center, so like there's a lot of movement here, so it's pretty difficult for something to happen like that. It's pretty safe around here. There's a lot of police, but I guess it is more unsafe than the average place in the world, but I wouldn't call it dangerous. It's not dangerous, no. 2-0. Lautaro beating the Higuain allegations. Yep, it's him. Lautaro is inevitable. If Vini stinks for Brazil as usual and Messi performs, that he deserves the Ballon d'Or. Listen, Vini hasn't been stinking it up. Like, he stinked it up against Costa Rica, but against Paraguay he showed up. He was man of the match last night against Paraguay. So we have to give Vini credit for that. Listen, if Messi is the best player of the Copa America and we win it, why can't he be the Ballon d'Or again? Why not? If the Ballon d'Or goes to the best player in the world, oh my god, I look away from a second and Peru almost score. Peru is so close to getting a goal back. Who's the number 26? I don't know. Was that? I don't know who got that header, but someone from Peru got a header inside the box, and it hit the post, and it crossed like the entire line and went out. Oh, that was so close for Peru. They almost get a consolation goal. We escaped that one, but Peru so close to getting one back. Lautaro could have a hat-trick if he took that penalty. That is true. Like I was saying, if Messi, the Ballon d'Or goes to the best player in the world. If Messi proves at this Copa America that he's still the best player in the world, why can he not get the Ballon d'Or? Serious question. Serious question. If Messi shows at the Copa America that he's still the best player in the world, he deserves the Ballon d'Or. But I'm not gonna say it until it happens. It's not like Messi has been having a great tournament. I don't think that even though he was great against Canada, against Chile, he was bothered by that injury and he didn't even see minutes in this game. So I don't think there's a case for Messi to be player of the tournament so far. In fact, Argentina's best player has been Cristian Romero, and now Lautaro Martinez as well with 4 goals. It's crazy. He lives in Kenya, Abdallah does. I suppose it's Kenya. Yeah. Do you think Argentina is more dangerous than Brazil? No. I haven't been to the main cities of Brazil, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, I think that the other cities in Brazil are currently more dangerous. Man, Peru, this was horrible. Hey, you had a clear chance there, but I mean, this is what you get when you go up against the world champions, even though we play or beat him. Peru is really not in a great state. It is what it is. Canada getting close to qualifying for the quarterfinals. Yep, they are so close. Garnacho plays like a Bolivian, Jesus Christ. He didn't have a great game. He was cooking at the start of the first half, but then it kind of stopped. They figured him out. I know you're enjoying the game, Rank. This game proves why Lautaro should start for the rest of the Copa. There's a dilemma now, because I know that Alvarez really brings a lot to the team off the ball, but if you see the amounts of goals that Lautaro is scoring, how do you not start him? Like, how are you Scaloni and you see those goals and you don't start Lautaro? He really took this opportunity. His first start in the Copa America, he scored 2 goals off the bench, and now in his first start, he scores 2 goals more. He's really making the most out of the minutes that he has. He's given an opportunity and he sees it. He seizes it. He takes that opportunity. Lautaro is really making a case to start over Julian Alvarez. Maybe Scaloni needs to figure something out and make that work. Because I agree that Julian Alvarez brings a lot off the bench. Not off the bench, but off the ball. But you cannot deny Lautaro's goal scoring form. Out of 10, what would you rate Messi at this Copa America? 6, 5. Had a really good game against Canada. Had a bit of a quiet game against Chile because of his injury and didn't feature in this game. Like, it's not been the brightest World Cup for Messi, but a lot had to do with that pain that he was feeling on his thigh. Peru really trying in the end of the game with set pieces, really pressuring because they know they are going out, but like it's not gonna change unless they get 3 goals in like 2 minutes, which is not happening. Peru worst Copa America in years. Our football in the seats, sir. This is so sad. Not even 1 goal. Yeah, that is pretty sad. This is like the first time you've gotten grouped this millennium, which is pretty sad. And yeah, not even 1 goal. I guess that is pretty bad from Peru. You're asking me the question that I'm sure Brazil is more dangerous than Argentina. Yeah. What religion are you? I don't have a religion. I'm an atheist. Chile running out of time. Yep. Canada looking shaky, but they are going through. So that is what matters. It's getting it done. It's good. Argentina have played 10 times better today, and the fans have showed up for the Argentina. Can't wait to see how far they go in the Copa. Yeah. We're gonna try to go all the way. We're gonna try to be back here in Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for that final. Anywhere I live in Brazil. Oh, okay. Lautaro has 4 goals in 3 games in the Copa, and 2 of those games coming off the bench. The game is about to end. Now Renkan's so disappointed in Peru, and that is full time. Full time. GG Peru. Argentina top the group, and Canada is gonna be qualifying in second ahead of Chile. I'm so disappointed from Peru. We have shown nothing today. Horrible, man. We have no attack. The players are so bad, especially the attack. Yeah, the attack is the most shameful part. The defense is kind of fine, but the midfield is okay. Pedro Galese still has it, but the attack just produces nothing. So bad. Oh damn, what? yo, no need to be aggressive in chat. Don't worry. Should the Copa even be in the US? There's a big debate about that. But I don't think the organization has been the best so far, but yeah. You watching the other game, Rank? I'm not watching the other game, but I'm gonna check with it right now. Let's see. Only 2 minutes to go, apparently, in the game between Canada and Chile. I guess we're gonna stay up for that and see how that game ends. I'm just checking in with the score. Yeah, full time. Yes, sir. It's a 2-0 win for Argentina, and we qualify top of the group with a perfect score of 9 points. The pitches are so massive. They really are. Yo, Alvara, no need to be aggressive. Don't worry. It's okay, buddy. Canada scored just now, but it's offside. Oh, yikes. That would have been massive. That would have meant they're already through. Sealed in that spot. When the Germany-Denmark was paused, I remember Brazil playing with Argentina mask in 2018 versus Bolivia. Bolivia is just crazy, man. Like, it's crazy that they are allowed to play in such altitude. Hope Canada makes it through. If Peru is going out, Chile join us. It's looking that way. Like, Chile needs to find a last-minute winner to qualify now. We're gonna see if that happens. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big debate whether the USA should be hosting the Copa America because, well, they are not part of CONMEBOL. So, like, why are they hosting a CONMEBOL tournament if they are not from CONMEBOL? But money calls, money talks. It is what it is. And the organization hasn't been the best. We have seen a few stadiums not fully packed, and some of the pitches have not been the best. But yeah. See you later, Patrick. See you in the next Watchalong. Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow we're going to be going live for Ecuador against Mexico to see who qualifies from that group in second place and who's going to face Argentina in the quarterfinals from Group B, which is going to be very, very interesting. Mexico has to win against Ecuador or they're going out. Ecuador with a draw are qualifying. So yeah, fantastic game from Argentina. Well, not fantastic, but for our B team it was pretty good. And Lautaro Martinez getting 2 goals. Being in great goal scoring form, still feeling great. Can you answer my question? Which question, Abdullah? This one, do you think Argentina is more dangerous than Brazil? No, I think I did answer that, and I think that Brazil is more dangerous, but I haven't been to the main cities in Brazil myself. It's just from what I've seen and what I've heard. Living here in Argentina, I feel pretty safe, but yeah, I don't know. CONMEBOL is just greedy for money. I have enjoyed the games of the Copa, but the USA has done a poor job of hosting the games this time around. Yeah, I don't think the USA has been the best host so far. Exactly like the stream. Next time Brazil can play them Brazil. Yeah, Brazil, the AR seal. But yeah, everyone like the stream. It helps the channel grow. Thank you all so much for joining this watch along. It's been fun. So we're gonna be back at the bar for the next Argentina games in the quarterfinals. Canada are through. Yeah, the game has officially ended. It's a 0-0 draw, and Canada advanced to the quarterfinals in second place. Argentina in first place with 90 points. So yeah, thanks you everyone so much for joining this stream. Julio, y SKLA. Gracias, guachines. Dejen el like, dale like dale like, Julio. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. And yeah, we're gonna be live tomorrow at the same time as today, 8 p.m. EST, to watch Ecuador against Mexico. So yeah, see you all next time.